Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with Dave Brown. Dave, good to see you.
Good to see you.
We're like old friends now.
Yes, we are.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Chris. And we're all set.
Thank you.
Let's take a look. Come on over, Dave.
Okay.
Show me what we have here today.
Okay. What we have here today, Lou, is a 1965 Pontiac Bonneville, the top of the line for Pontiac in 1965. This one is a convertible. This one's red, white top, red leather interior, very luxurious interior. Big wide seats, they're comfortable. The gauges all across the dash, all chrome plated gauges, and it's a bucket seat car with the floor shift.
Let's get an overall look at the side of this car, and then we'll come back and take a look at some of the features to it. This car is pretty wide. I'm still going back.
This is a big car. That's the way they made them in that year. This is a big car.
Wow. Okay, so tell me about these rims.
These rims are what they call 8-lug wheels. This is prior to the disc brakes of today. To stop these big cars, they came out with aluminum brake drums. Has 8 lugs to hold them on there. That was a thing they tried for like 64 and 65, possibly 66. It never went over. So they only had it a short period of time. Then they came out with disc brakes. So these are very hard to find. They just kind of junked them out. They were not good, but this car is unique and complete, and it does have the 8-lug wheels.
And Dave, your knowledge of cars is you're a car dealer. Give me a little pitch on your car dealership.
Well, we have the auto dealership. We're a Ford dealer in Guttenberg, Iowa, also Dyersville, Iowa. We have one in West Branch, Iowa. We have 4 dealerships, new car dealerships, and also an RV center. So I've been around these cars forever and sold them brand new in the 65s. I started in 65. Okay. 64, excuse me, 64.
So the year before this one.
Yes.
And what a wonderful back stance this car has.
All the chrome, that's what made the car unique in 65. The more chrome, the wider, the more fins, the more aerodynamic style. That's what was selling in 1965.
Just looks great. Let's take a look at the Pontiac logo. Let's take a look at the interior. Man, that is a clean white roof. So let's just look at the door interior there at the Bonneville logo. We'll move that. We'll move that out. We'll actually just take a quick overall of the back seat, the speaker, an overall feel.
Leather.
Of the seats. Leather, nice.
Which was unique at that time.
That is unique.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was all vinyl. Let me just go up the center. You can see on there. And you can see the center, the console. The factory air manifold. And the wonderful gauging here. Original radio, Bonneville emblem. Lights there, and the top to go up and down. The pedals, everything looks great. Let's take a look under the hood. Let's see that 421 you were telling me about.
Documentation like the Marty report. I have it on this car, but it's a different car.
Let's just look under the hood.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
The documentation support.
Okay.
I have that laying on the back seat on the floor.
Dave, tell me what we got here besides a very heavy hood.
This particular car comes with a 421 HO engine, and it has 3 carburetors. Hold on a second and I'll show you the 3 carburetors here. Not 1 carburetor, but 3 of them. Makes the car very, very unique. Look at there, Lou. 3 carburetors. That's the way it came from the factory. This is not added on. This car is totally original. 421 HO mean high output, and it's all documented by PHS meaning Pontiac Historical Society. I've got every number on this car totally documented to make sure it's true and not just a whole bunch of parts put together. This is this is just the way it came from the factory in 1965. This could be in the museum piece. I bought this from Dana Mecum in about 25 years ago from him in Pecatonica, Illinois.
Nice.
And I've had this in my collection all those years.
Let's put this back on the top there. And you know what? Let me while you put that on as I feature this, let's go get the documentation that you have in the back seat.
Sounds good.
Because if you're telling me it's important, Dave, I respect your opinion. And if it's important to you, it's important to our viewers.
Our viewers.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Let's take a look at that documentation.
And what that does is prove that this car is accurate in every way. It's called Pontiac Historical Society, PHS.
Let's put that in the light right here. Come on over.
This is just one piece of document, but I have more. But this is one of the main things. 65 Catalina, but it's the Bonneville version. PHS, Pontiac Historical Society. All these numbers mean things. Back in the old days, they had punch cards. Remember the punch cards?
Sure.
That's how they built this car. Punch, punch, punch. Every one is circled and documented by PHS. Like I say, this is just one page. I have a whole bunch of pages of it. But it's all the same story that lends credibility to the authenticity of how this car, even the red color, it wasn't like a green car painted red, it always was red.
So this is all together.
This is just
you.
a copy. I have the real one all put
Let me
away.
hold this, because I want you to come up and stand right next to your car.
Okay.
Dave, thanks for sharing your car with us.
Thank you. It was my pleasure, Lou.